The report on the BVI's global contribution had its Asian launch in Hong Kong on June 22. Mark Pragnell, head of commissioned projects at Capital Economics, the UK firm, paid $154,000 by BVI Finance to conduct the report, told attendees via a live stream presentation that while the Panama Papers saga must be ignored, most of the entities are aged. Pragnell said he and his team researched the data published by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists and found that among the total identified 213,630 offshore entities, only around 30,000 of the 113,645 BVI companies listed are currently active. The economic consultant added that the BVI has limited appeal for profit shifters and is not a place for tax cheats, as it is a signatory to 28 tax information exchange agreements and has a good record for compliance with international standards. Director of BVI House Asia, Elise Donovan, stated that the territory's global contribution report is a game-changing narrative, as it further debunks some of the myths propagated by critics of offshore centers such as the BVI. Meanwhile, Ms. Donovan is headed back to her home country to take up her new post as the CEO of BVI Finance. The announcement by the Board of Directors of the public-private partnership set up to market and promote the territory's financial services industry says the BVI House Asia boss will assume her new role on October 1. Elise Donovan served previously as the executive director of the forerunner to BVI Finance, BVI International Financial Center, and among other expertise was also director of the BVI International Affairs Secretariat. She will replace interim executive director Mrs. Lorna Smith, who is returning to her consulting firm LGS and Associates. Donovan's successor in Asia has not yet been announced.